60 years ago, students from Booker T. Washington were intimidated and stopped in their tracks and beaten as they marched for equality. Well, this week's report is ready to finish business with completing that walk. But one of the events happening Thursday evening is a stage play that is dedicated to that fateful day. Joining me this morning is Sharon Johnson, the event chairperson, and coordinating a lot of this, Vincent Williams, the stage play director, and Monica Blake Mickle, the daughter of the late Reverend Harry Blake. Thank you all for joining us. Miss Johnson, basically as chairperson of this event, there are a lot of things that you are coordinating. One of them beginning with Booker T. Washington students finishing that march to Little Union. Tell us about that.
It was important for us to do that, Dominique, so that the children would really understand the importance of the actions of the students in 1963, how they stood up for, our people being mistreated, namely Dr. Blake. That history, we don't want that history to be lost. So it's very important that our children today learn what happened in the 60s, learn what their responsibility is today, and how we come together as a community to move this city forward. All
right, Vincent, your idea of this stage play was born, and it has a fitting title.
Yes, ma'am. Okay, and we're back again. I think you were with me the last time we did it, but this time we are going to be at Booker T. Washington. I think that's where we need to be for 60 years. Okay, this is history, and Shreveport Rising. We've come this far by faith is our title, of course. It is written by national playwright and screenwriter David Barr. And the play will actually be this coming Thursday at 7:30 at Booker T. Washington High School. If you do not have a ticket at this time, you can purchase a ticket at the door.
All right. Monica, we could never forget your father, Dr. Harry Blake, and the contributions and the legacy that he has left behind. What do you remember about your dad in those times in civil rights?
Unfortunately, I was not born during that era, but so much of the history was just a part of my upbringing. And I think what I remember most as I've gotten older is the fact that he was so young and willing to make the sacrifice for others to ensure that they had the right to vote. The things that were done that kept people from voting, the voters' test, the poll taxes, all of that kind of stuff. He wanted to make sure that there was nothing that kept people from exercising their right to vote.
Did he ever say that he was afraid?
He was never afraid. He did it, he just trusted God, knowing that God would take care of his family while he was away, and that God would protect and take care of him, and he did.
Yeah, and many of those images we still look at those images of him upstairs at Little Union.
Absolutely.
The nurse tending to him, Miss Sarpy, the nurse, and Dr. Sarpy. What does that bring the memories back, just looking at that picture of your dad?
The one thing that has always resonated with me about that picture, if the commissioner had been successful, I wouldn't be here. Because that was 5 years before I was born, almost to the date, because it happened on the 23rd, if I'm not mistaken. I was born on the 23rd of a different month, of course, in different years. So I just thank God that he did protect him.
Yes.
To live a long life.
Yes, he did. And Little Union being the center of all of this. Thank goodness for Little Union, too.
Yes.
All right. All right, thank you so much. Here's the information on that stage play. If you can give us that information. It's on Thursday evening, Vincent, and we do have information.
Thursday evening, Booker T. Washington High School Auditorium, 7:30 p.m. You can purchase tickets at the door if you have not gotten your tickets already.
All right.
All right.
Thank you so much, and much success to this, and thank you for what all of you are doing.
Thank you.
And keep the dream alive. We're back in a moment.